Welcome to another edition of G411. Joining us today is Amy Granat, the Managing Director of CORVA, and she's going to tell us about a new initiative that she's created through CORVA. Amy, tell us about it.
Well, this came about because of the issues with Oceano Dunes, and we found out that working with the very highest levels in the state, that off-roaders were not engaging enough with their legislative representatives. So although the issues are very complicated at Oceano Dunes and has to do with purported air pollution, exceedances in the air that we are really don't believe is coming from the dunes and from off-road recreation, but that has been engineered to seem like it's coming from the dunes to support a discriminatory closure. So in order to correct what we're not doing now, CORVA's designed an initiative we call the Now or Never campaign. And this is really a little bit of tough love for our community. And what it is that you either have to act now, engage with your representatives, engage with your legislative and federal representatives, or never complain again in the future if you experience closures. And what it is a very simple one-page message about how to engage with your representatives. Why should they talk to you? Why should they listen to you? The biggest problem we have sometimes in the community is that California does not have a very diverse government. So the majority of government and legislative representatives are Democratic. But although it doesn't matter, once someone is elected to represent your district, they are your representative. Whether you voted for them or not, or whether you like them or not, or whether you even agree with them on anything or not, they need to hear your point of view because they have pledged to represent you. And we see far too little of our point of view being represented in the legislature. It won't happen unless we make it happen. And this is why we're calling it Now or Never. Engage now. The information will be on the website at www.corva.org. Also be spread out through social media. And it is really just a primer on how to engage. Be persistent. Get to know your local representatives in their district office. Who is the chief of staff? Have them understand why off-road recreation is really important to you, the events that you participate in, the economic benefits to your community or the community that you visit. All these are very important for legislators to understand. And again, unless they hear from us, they will not represent our point of view. People who are opposed to off-road recreation are very, very skilled at engaging their local representatives. So all of you have to do the same thing.
And I think one of the important things to keep in mind is the economic side of it, the economic impact that off-roading has on local communities. We're in Hammertown today on the Thursday of the King of the Hammers event, and it's very apparent the economic impact that off-roading has to the local economy in this area, because there's probably today 60,000 people out here enjoying the desert and the racing, and there'll be even more tomorrow. It's a huge crowd. And all of those people are spending money on all kinds of different items, ranging from tires to gasoline and food. That has a big economic impact locally as well as statewide. So that is an important element to point out. And legislators like to hear that there's a positive economic impact for activities that are in their districts. So Amy, thank you. That's really important information. Be sure to check out corva.org and look on social media for this new initiative and take some action. That's really important.